And here we are again for another... Oh yeah, that's right, he's back. Look at that. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Dark Avenger Media. Today we have a topic that is near and dear to both of our hearts, both of our childhoods, honestly. For those of you that have been around, the buzz of the past 2 days is the Xbox Game Pass update. And we're going to talk about it because this is big news. And this is something that I feel like I really truly hope Xbox is on crisis control with, because the backlash from the gaming community has been brutal. Very brutal. So to recap, so everybody knows what we're talking about, Xbox made an update to their Game Pass. And funny enough, really quick, a backstory is 2 days ago I was going to renew my Game Pass because I wanted to start, because I'm going back to streaming and recording video games for Dark Avenger Gaming and for Chaotic Blaze 86 on Twitch. So I was like, I'm going to go get my Game Pass back. And that's when they announced the price increase. And can you guess what I didn't get? The Game Pass.
Yep.
So, for those of you that don't know, there's 3 types of Game Passes you can get. There's the Essential one, which is $10 a month. Basically, your Xbox Gold. You get online, you get a couple little extras, a couple of games for free. I believe there's like 50 plus games they said for free.
Right.
And like I said, $10 a month. Super cheap. Then we move up to the premium. For $5 more, you get 200 plus games. No more day one release games at all. That's moved to the higher tier, which we'll get to, because that's where the problems start. You get 200 plus games, you get a few other little extras once again, and online.
Right.
And now we move to what has all of us gamers very upset. The Xbox Ultimate Game Pass, which gives you 500 plus games, day one releases, 75 games a year, day one releases, extra Steam. You can play certain Steam games. I'm guessing that means on the Xbox app, because I don't see Steam games working on the current Xbox. Maybe when the new one comes out, which is going to basically be a gaming console, and why would you buy that? But I'm not going to get into that. And of course your extras once again, for the grand price of, you'd think $20, because 10, 15, another $10. It used to be 20. It is now 30. Double the price of the lower, the tier right below it. Now, anyone who knows games knows that, not AAA, but certain companies release their games at $30 a pop.
Yes.
So for the price of a game, a lower tier game, not a AAA game, a lower tier game, because AAA games are $70 now, at the price of a lower tier game, you once a month will have the ability to play on the Xbox Ultimate Game Pass. And the gaming community went up in arms and literally destroyed the Xbox website. It went down for hours with the amount of people that immediately canceled their subscription.
Yeah,
the thing is, right? Xbox was so proud, so happy. They're like, you're going to get all of these extras. But the extras don't matter. I'd like to point out 2 things I don't want that would be on the Ultimate Game Pass.
Okay.
Ubisoft Plus Classic. I don't want classic Ubisoft games. If I want classic Ubisoft games, I'll buy them off of the Xbox Game Store. I don't want it. If anything, you should give us the premium Ubisoft Pass, which you're not going to do. Which you're not going to do. And then the EA Pass, which is on the Ultimate. I think I forgot to mention those 2 things. You get those 2. I don't want it, because it's not the first of all, it's not the premium. Second of all, the amount of games that are on the lower tier EA Pass are games I wouldn't play. And now, coming in November, for those of you that play Fortnite, this might make the pass worthwhile. You get the Fortnite Crew Pass if you have the Xbox Ultimate Game Pass. Now, the price of a monthly Fortnite Crew Pass is $14, $12 plus tax, so about $13, $14.
All right.
So if you take that and factor that into the 30, that means that the Game Pass would be about $16. If you play Fortnite, a lot of casual gamers don't play Fortnite. So the only people that are going to stay on this Game Pass are going to be people who cancel their Fortnite Game Pass, their Fortnite crew, and pay the $15, $16 extra for the Xbox. But the moment they don't play Fortnite anymore, there's no point anymore.
Not to mention $30 monthly comes out to $360
A year.
for a year.
And you don't even own the games. Xbox, y'all are not winning the gaming race right now. Y'all are all the way at the bottom, according to statistics. They're all the way at the bottom, almost. You're losing the gaming race, and you think it's a good idea to release a 50% increased Game Pass? I really hope y'all are on crisis control, because right now, this is Windows. Windows is a multi-trillion-dollar company.
It's a huge company.
It's Microsoft. If you have a computer, unless you're on an Apple computer or a Linux, it's Windows. Plus Windows Word, all these other programs that Windows makes. It's insane to me that Xbox is so in debt that they have to bring the price up. A $1 trillion company has to 50% raise their game. No.
Yeah, not to mention how in this world right now there are many things that are rising in prices. To think, it's something to give to the community would
exactly.
be beneficial to
right
us.
now, gaming is a lot of people's escape. And the thing is, right, there are people who game hardcore. There are a lot of streamers that game, a lot of people that, really go hard when it comes to gaming. But the amount of casual gamers outweighs the amount of those gamers. I know a lot of people who just game casually for fun. Just to play, just to enjoy a game and have a little bit of escapism. Yeah, it's an escapism. You're now basically taking that away. You're taking away from the casual gamer, and there are people that can afford it. The richer people. I know Lamar Wilson did a video about this, and that's kind of why we're doing this for the media channel, especially because we're reading our books, getting ready to do the comic review for October.
Right.
And we're like, hey, let's do a media video. This is news. So here we are. But even Lamar said he could afford the $30 a month, but the casual gamers, kids, you gotta understand, there are adults that game. A lot of us are adults. But there are the kids too that somehow convinced their parents to get them the Xbox, and the Game Pass was only $15. No problem. Now the Game Pass is $30. And somebody else brought up a very good point. You know the new handheld thing that's coming out from Xbox?
Yeah.
It only runs off the Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
So you're telling me you're going to pay $1,000 for the bigger one, because you're not going to want the smaller one, because you want the more memory, the bigger RAM and everything, right? So you're going to pay $1,000 for the hardware, and then on top of that, pay another $30 a month. So you're paying $360 a year for this handheld. This is why I don't like handheld devices. I'm sorry. Hot take, I've never liked handheld consoles. I've always been a TV console person. Always. Always. Yeah. Never really was big on the handhelds. Originally Game Boy Color, yes. Yeah. But as I got older, the handheld consoles lost their appeal. For me. Laptops, you could argue, if you game on a gaming laptop, that's kind of like a handheld. Yes, no, we could agree to disagree. But anyway, $360 a year is ridiculous.
It is.
And the amount of people that are boycotting Xbox, going to PlayStation, going to the Switch 2, because Switch 2 just came out.
It did, yeah.
And a lot of people only need just a tiny push. And there they go. This is the push people are going to take to go to Steam. This will be great for Steam, because this will push people to buy gaming PCs, and everyone will be a PC gamer. Not everyone, but there will be people.
Because I got back on Steam and I'm looking at some games to get.
Exactly. And the thing is here, right? we could sit here and talk about all the people that are boycotting. There are the people that are going to be like, I'll pay the $30. The amount of people that left was huge, but the amount of people that stay could be around the same amount. Obviously, they took a huge cut. They took a huge hit.
Yes.
But the question is, was the hit good enough to make Xbox change their mind? Or are they going to double down and say, nope, this is what we're doing? And my fear, if they do back down and say, okay, we'll make the Ultimate Game Pass $23. Let's pretend 23. I'm throwing a ballpark number out there.
I guess.
And that's great. $23, sure. You know, okay, $10 more than the premium. All right, not bad. And you get all those bonus things that I'll never touch, except the Xbox crew, because I play not the Fortnite crew, because I do play Fortnite. All right. The problem is, over the years, my fear is they're going to add $1 every year for the next 6 years until they get their $30 a month. Because people won't won't realize it. Oh, they just went to 24. Oh, it's just 25. Oh, it's 26. Mm-hmm. When it gets to 27, people are going to be like, wait a minute. And then once it hits 30, it'll be way too late. Because at that point, because all the people didn't stop it, because it went up only $1 at a time, at that point. But you see, here's the thing, right? Consoles, when we were kids, were the only way you could game. Nowadays with PC, consoles gotta have good incentives. You have to give us a really good, and exclusive games don't cut it anymore, because eventually they always end up on the PC.
Right.
So games don't cut it anymore. You have to give us something that's worthwhile, or else gamers are just going to go to PC. Now, Nintendo, you can't play them on PC. You can't play them anywhere else except on the Switch.
That is correct.
And Nintendo sells, because the only way you're going to play Mario is if you're on the Switch. The only way you're going to play Samus is if you're on the Switch. Metroid is if you're on the Switch. Donkey Kong,
like everything
Switch.
is just Switch
Splatoon,
exclusive.
Switch. Right.
You can't find it anywhere else but Nintendo.
PlayStation and Xbox are a completely different story. All those games eventually end up on PC.
Steam. Also.
Steam, that's it. PC is
Steam, yeah.
And the thing is, I have to remind everybody again. Remember, if you have a gaming PC and you buy your games on Steam, guess what you don't have to pay for? Online. Because if you buy a PC game, your online bill is your internet bill. The only reason PlayStation, Xbox, and the Switch get away with charging us an online fee is because they have to have their servers from their companies that connect to the internet. So you're basically paying a server fee, and they're finding ways to jam extra money into your fees, throwing out little things here and there to make you pay more. Mind you, the biggest solution is to stop gaming on consoles and just gaming on PC, because then you're just paying your internet bill and your game bill. Mind you, another thing, Game Pass, you don't own your games. The moment your Game Pass is, you cancel your Game Pass, games are gone. If I'm going to pay $30 a month, I'm going to buy a game with that $30.
I mean, you could.
I'm sorry. And the way Steam has sales every season. As we record this video, the autumn sales going on. Games that are normally $60 or $13, $30 for a Game Pass. Forget it. I'm gonna get 3 games, 4 games if they're $10 each or $5 each. Because Resident Evil is always like $5.99. 4 or 5 games for $30. Keep your Game Pass for $30. Xbox, Microsoft, whoever, Phil, whatever that guy's name is, Spencer, y'all, I hope you are really sitting down in a room right now trying to figure out how you're going to fix the mess you created 2 days ago. Because I'm sure you were proud when that video came out. A couple of hours later, I don't think you were as proud as you were when you were first super happy that you thought you were going to pull the wool over everybody and say, oh, look at all the bonuses you got. I don't give a shit about your bonuses. I don't care. I just want to go online, play with my friends, get a call. I don't even need the day one releases. I don't care. If anything, I would have done the premium, to be fair.
To be fair.
I just play Xbox. See, that's the other thing. If everybody has consoles, we have all of them. PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, PC. I'm not going to be on my Xbox nearly as much as I am on my PC. The only thing I play on my Xbox is Xbox exclusive games. And I'm not paying $30 a month to have that ability. I'm just not.
It's not worth it.
No. So, Xbox, I truly hope you're fixing your problem that
because
you created.
The people leaving, that makes the company go down. You need to have the people to keep the flow of things and that company.
This, and a few people have said this online, this could be the turning point in gaming. Because this could be the point where consoles shoot themselves in the foot and cannot recover. I truly believe that if Xbox doubles down and does not somehow, some way, either lower their prices to a reasonable amount or just goes back to the old formula, this could be the end, or the beginning of the end of the consoles. Namely PlayStation and Xbox. Like I said, Nintendo's not going to go anywhere for a while.
Nintendo.
PlayStation's still doing pretty strong also though. But the thing is, this could be the end of Xbox. And it's already the lowest tier game. And they brought up the prices of their old consoles. $50 more for every different type of console. Xbox, y'all, you really have to step back and realize you're charging more and you are the least desirable company right now. It don't work that way.
There has to be some changes they should.
And I don't care that they're working with Meta. They're working with the Quest.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're going to work with the Quest. My Quest is connected to my PC. I'm not worried about connecting to your Xbox. So, I think Xbox, you all better be in some type of a crisis control mode
just
right
thinking
now.
about all this, it's just mind-boggling. It
Yeah.
really is mind-boggling.
I'm about to disconnect my Xbox. I don't need it anymore because there is no way I will ever pay $30 for that Ultimate Game Pass.
It just doesn't
If I ever need internet, I'll put the $10 to do the internet for something. But I'll be honest, right now, I'm not going to do it because I know everyone right now wants to make a point, and I'm going to stand by everybody because I think it's ridiculous. What do you all think? Honestly, would love to hear your thoughts in the comments, but Xbox, you all have gone too far this time. I'm sorry. There's no way to defend this price hike. There's no way to defend you. And I'm sorry, I don't need any of the extras that you're trying to sell off and say, oh, well, make that another tier. Mm-hmm. Make the ultimate tier everything except for the Fortnite crew, Ubisoft Plus, and EA. Make that $30 tier the ultimate plus. For the ultimate, just give me my games, give me my cloud, give me my online, and charge me $20. And I'm okay with that. I will not pay $30. Not up $30 a month. That's crazy. Honestly, I probably would have still done the premium tier. Because I don't need day one releases, because most of my day one releases are bought. Because I like to own my games. We're from a generation where we like owning our games.
Physical copies.
Physical or digital at this point. Some of them are only digital, unfortunately.
I know, but I like...
I love physical. I will always prefer physical.
Because it's like a nice little library.
Oh, yeah. But if it's not, I am a person that likes to own my game. I like to, own it because everybody's fighting about you're buying a license. We're not here to argue that point today. Another time. Maybe another video. If you want to hear that, let us know in the comments. We'll do a video talking about the argue point about owning and licensing. Anyway, I like to own it to a point where it's mine. I don't need a Game Pass to hold on to it. So if I want a game day one release, for example, this month, Battlefield 6 is coming out, and Arc Raiders is coming out. Can you guess who pre-ordered those games? Next month, or is it December? When is Metroid coming out? December? No, December.
December.
Guess who pre-ordered it? I like to own my games, or at least own the whatever definition of owning is. I don't need a Game Pass for that. So keep your day one releases, put them on the Ultimate Plus or something. Make up a new Game Pass. There we go. I just helped Xbox. The Ultimate Plus. Put Ubisoft, Fortnite, day one releases and
EA Sports.
EA over there,
EA.
and give us everything else in the other tier. Maybe give us a couple of day one releases. Give us your Xbox exclusive day one releases. There you go.
So,
And charge us like $17, $18. You'll get me on the Ultimate then. I don't need these other subscription services. Hopefully Xbox will fix this. That's all I can say. Because if they don't, this could be the beginning of the end of Xbox. Possibly. I don't know. I mean, it's $1 trillion company.
I mean, with so many people that made videos about this, you know, our voices hopefully will be heard.
Yeah,
To their
voices.
company.
And again, you always can voice it with your wallet. Speak with your wallet. If you don't agree with the Game Pass, even if it's your only console, 1 month. If almost everybody drops the Game Pass for 1 month, Xbox is going to have to do something or they're going to sink.
Very bad.
But I feel like we've talked about this enough. Thank you all so much for being here. Let us know what you think about this in the comments below. But I mean, is this the beginning of the end of Xbox?
I don't know.
Has it already been over? Who knows?
Only time will tell.
I don't know, man, but this is why I moved to PlayStation
We'll just have to see
and PC.
what the months bring.